Hello everyone, back at it again in my pajamas. Today we're gonna be looking at iam14 and this is deep. You guys probably don't need an explanation, so let's get right into the deep posts. Right now. I was born in the wrong generation. I don't want to hook up. I don't want to send nudes. I don't want to smoke. I want to have dinner with your family. I want to go on a picnic. I want to go on walks. I want to love you. You were not born in the wrong generation. You couldn't pick and choose where you were born. And people still go out on picnics with their families. Like, people still go on picnics. They have dinner with families. There's still people that go on walks. You weren't born in the wrong generation, dumbass. People still do those things. It's just that you're chronically online. And because you're chronically online, that the only perception of dating in the modern sense is just send nudes and I will validate your love. You're so chronically online that this is what you think modern dating is like. Are you retarded? You probably are. Sad reality of the world. Government. People. Yeah, I don't remember the last time I saw a starving man hand feeding a fat ass. I don't remember the last time I see it because that never happened, and it doesn't really make too much sense. I mean, there are people that exploit their population, like in North Korea, but but pretty sure most governments don't do that. They and also, who the fuck would get a random starving person off of their streets to hand feed shit? Like, what the like, bro. I, this person has seen some real shit, alright? I'm just bawling right now. Like, I'm crying my eyes out. I've been crying so much that I'm running out of tears. That's why my face isn't wet. Wait, okay. Seeing your friends, your old friends, happy with their new ones. I guess I was useless after all. Bro. How much of a depressing person? How much were you a party pooper to basically believe that you were useless when you see your friends happy with your old friends happy with their new friends? I mean, people move on, but how much of a douchebag were you to believe that like, I don't know what I'm saying, but people do move on. And, like, how much of a party pooper were you to believe that, like, basically you were useless because they're happy with their new friends? What, did you just prevent them from being happy or some shit? You don't want them to be happy because they're no longer your friend? Excuse me, what's the logic? Maybe it's just because I'm 13 and I'm not 14 like these edgy emo kids, but I just need to wait another year and see what happens. And maybe then I could believe this post to be accurate. Some of us die at 16/19, but they aren't buried until 60. Excuse me. By that point, these people that die at 16 and 19 and get buried at 60, pretty sure they're just bones. Like, I don't know what's the logic. I think the logic is that, oh, we lost our soul, we're so depressed, we lost the soul. I'm just crying, I lost my soul, I lost all meaning to live. I'm just a 9 to 5 piece of shit. I'm just a Walmart manager or whatever. I don't have any emotions. but it's still retarded. I think you have to be chronically online to actually believe this, because people can get better with their mental situations, but all I'm focusing on is the absolute disgusting thing of like burying a person that has been dead for 40 years after they originally died. All I'm focusing is on that. I'm so distracted by my imagination, thinking of a circumstance where somebody dies at 16 or 19, and then 40 years later, they're finally getting married, for real. I'm just so distracted by that. Okay, this new one has bad grammar, so you know it's gonna be good. You had to break up? Haha, she a slut, bro. Dude, don't call her slut. When 3 months ago you were crazy about her. Be be a man, respect a woman. Respect a woman. I mean, woman. No, not woman. Woman. What? Women. What? Woman. Respect a woman. Not even woman. Respect a woman. Okay, so it makes sense because the person whose sister posted this was 10 years old. So it makes sense that the grammar is absolutely non-existent, but it's still, bro. I mean, people talk dirty about each other when they break up. Some breakups are not clean at all, but dude. It just doesn't make sense. Maybe it's just because I'm 13 and not 14. And this person was a 10-year-old. It was somebody's 10-year-old sister who posted this. So they're already 14. I'm just not there yet. I have to be the 14 to understand this. Because I was not early like the OP sister. What money can buy is the title of this post. What money can buy: a bed but no sleep, a clock but not time, a book but not knowledge, a position but not respect, medicine but not health, amusements but not happiness, acquaintances but not friendship. Wait, you can buy people? Obedience but not faithfulness, a house but not a home. Okay, so this is what I learned from this poster, right? So like the first the first okay, so the first the first the first five, I mean, you can't buy those things. And but the result of that is, but you can still sleep without a bed, you know. Time continues, we all know that. And what does a clock have? But how can you buy time? I mean, you buy a clock to count down the time, so that doesn't make sense. A book but not knowledge, that is pretty obvious. You don't just gain smartness, intelligence from buying a book. That just doesn't make sense. Medicine but not health. When I mean, this is pretty obvious too. It's just basic health facts. Amusement but not happiness. Aren't those the same thing? Acquaintances but not friendship. Turns out you could buy people who know you. I'm gonna try that later. obedience but not faithfulness. You probably gotta have a lot of power to do that, and a house but not a home. Aren't a house and a home the same thing? But I think home as in like, oh, the place where you belong, the place where you belong. You can't buy the place where you belong. The place where I belong is my room, because the place where I belong is, the place where I belong is my room, because I feel safe here. So yeah. Oh, this one is very juicy. Probably a little misogynistic. Should I say unnecessarily misogynistic? So I'm gonna show you this, alright? Oh, I was already on the page. Hey women, thank you for depression, trust issue, loneliness, double standards, insecurities. Okay, for real. You gotta either be chronically on the internet, chronically on Twitter, or you gotta be in a really bad relationship, which I doubt you never were, because you get no bitches by posting this. And you probably posted shit like this before, so you still get no bitches because your dumbass name went around the school because you posted this shit, and you're ugly as fuck, your neck beard. But you have to be either of those two things, and I'm pretty sure you're just chronically online to believe that all women are like this. So, but you're probably just misogynistic from being chronically online. So this last post is not really a post on r/iam14andthisisdeep, but this is pretty deep, alright? Trees have been abused for centuries, but this is the moment where I show you where they finally fight back. And I will just end it here, and I will end the video after this clip rolls around. And thank you guys for watching, and I will see you tomorrow.
Hey guys, I'm at my grandparents' house. They're moving soon, and don't put your hand in the frame, mister. So we got this cool box fort, man. It's so radical. And so there's a big room here, there's a couch and more boxes over there. In a hole to nowhere. Stop grabbing my feet, you pedo. Get out the frame, boy. And then you got this secret access way. Let me close the door real quick. Alright. Whoa. What is that? Huh? Hello? Papa? Ah! Oh, leave me! Oh, what? What the hell? Oh, shit! Oh, my God! Is there someone there? No!